Alden Eccles here with Slope Pro, just coming to you to discuss two of the most common corners that are cut during the installation of a roof system. The first one is going to be flashing to a vertical brick wall. So what do I mean? I mean, anytime a roof system, whether it's a flat roof or a sloped roof, meets a vertical wall, whether it's a chimney or just an end wall, you have to have a flashing detail there to keep any of the water running down the wall from getting behind whatever the roofing material is. And in almost all cases, most companies are going to just face mount their flashing to that brick. And then caulk across the top of it. The reason that this is a cut corner is because, especially in this area, we have a ton of old porous brick. So essentially, if you face mount flashing to that wall and then water drives up against that wall and that brick wicks the water back in like a sponge, that water is now behind your entire flashing detail. So the proper way to install that flashing would be to essentially, before installing that flashing, you're going to want to grind out the mortar joint anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches and actually tuck that flashing into that mortar joint. The reason it doesn't get done often is because it is a time-consuming process and it costs more money to get done. So, but once you've tucked that flashing into that mortar joint, any of that water wicking into that brick is now hitting the edge of that flashing and then running its way back out. We fix leaks all the time where everything looks perfect, but they've just skipped that one very simple step to save that time and make their contracted price more competitive. But at the end of the day, same thing as with most of your small progressing leaks. By the time you realize that's an actual problem, you've got a major problem on your hands.